What's up, guys? Welcome to A Reseller's Life. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for joining me. In this episode, I want to go over why my sales doubled since last year. If you guys have never been here before, I run a 14,000 item eBay store. Last year, I did $467,000 in eBay revenue. I just finished my taxes. Pretty scary. I spent $97,000 last year on shipping alone. So very cool to look at that growth. Last year, I averaged around 7,000 items in my store. I'm at 14,000 now. And at this current pace, I could probably grow to 35,000 listings in my store if I can just continue to do 200 new listings into my store every single day. So how did I make that change? Number one, I realized that there's an extra gear inside of me. I've been kind of stuck in first or second gear for the last couple of years, and I just joined forces with Tech and Sports, and we created a Facebook group and a mentorship for resellers. And after just being around him, I think now I'm pretty solidly like in third year, but he's been running at a high octane level for a long time. So right now, his level of last year doing 1.6 million on eBay was actually not too difficult because he's been doing this for a long time. So I realized I've got to be patient. He's been doing this for over a decade at a very, very high level. So I know in a few years I'll be in that same place, but there's an extra gear inside of me. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. I'm here to tell you that you have to smash the like button. You have to consider subscribing, and you have to reach deep down inside, because what you're doing right now is probably not going to cut it to build the life that you want. If you want to build a life where you live on your own terms and you make enough money to do whatever you want with whoever you want, you've got to step it up. Number two, I realized that I don't want any more loser mentality. I want a winner mentality. I'm thinking about a baseball player, right? Every single year, eBay is going to pitch you some curveballs. Every single year, the fees go up somehow. The post office has an increase in sales, and we're about to hit summertime, and people always talk about summer slowdown. So when I look at that, it's like, the curveball is coming. Some people lean into it, get hit by the pitch, and they're out for 2 weeks, and they're not productive for 2 weeks every single time that curveball happens. I don't want to be like that. I want to just move out of the way and get back to work. Those curveballs are always going to happen, so I think it's a super loser mentality to get hit by the pitch and just take 2 weeks off every time one of those things happens. So no more. I'm unsubscribing from that mentality. Number three, I realize now I want to be a finisher. I can start multiple things, but I want to finish it all the way to completion. I don't want different piles in my store. These are photographed but not listed. These are listed but not put away. I want to do things all the way to the end. I want to be a completer. If I open a bag of gummy bears, I'm going to eat all of them till it's gone. I'm going to open a bag of chips, eat all of them. You guys get my point. I just want to finish things. That's really important. Even if I do it on a smaller scale, I want to be a finisher now. So I am adjusting that. There's no more someday, there's no more tomorrow. Right now, after you watch this video and you like and subscribe, maybe just get straight to work. Just throw your phone into the ocean and continue to get back to work. Number four, I changed my support network. So if you subscribe to Victim University Clubhouse, basically you go on there and you cry and you eat ice cream and talk about why working is so hard. And when you do that, everyone claps their hands, and you're actually reinforcing the behavior that you don't want. You don't want to be lazy. You don't want to procrastinate, yet you're on a platform that when you cry and talk about how hard it is, people reward you for that activity. You're actually reinforcing that kind of behavior. I unsubscribed from that. I joined a Facebook group where it's the opposite. Got to shout out Christine. 2 days ago, she posted that she was super tired and still managed to get up 4 listings after a really long day. People were clapping for that. That's what I want to clap for. When things aren't going well and you step it up and knock it out, that's what we should be applauding. That's what we should be getting excited about. I joined that support network. So Tech and I have been doing this for about 6 months. The amount of growth in the group is unbelievable. Even with my store doubled since I basically joined that group. The big difference between last year and this year is really just that Facebook group and being involved with him and just looking at how consistency is literally everything. As long as you do the same thing every single day, you can expect similar results. So I just unsubscribed from all those people that basically reinforce the behavior of not working. I don't want to give myself any kudos for not getting work done. That's the opposite of what I want. I only want kudos when I'm getting results. Number 5. This one's a little controversial, but I'm okay with that. One of the reasons why I'm doing better this year is I'm actually angry. I'm mad at the previous person that I used to be. That's not good enough. That's not a good enough effort. I'm not saying I'm unhappy. I'm definitely a very, very happy person, low stress person, but I'm mad enough to actually make a change. If you're totally cool with yourself, you're probably not going to make a change. So I implore you, try to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Be tired of your life to the point where you actually make a change. Most people, every single time it becomes uncomfortable, they just go back to what's comfortable. But I'm telling you, you need a lot of energy to get out of this current trend, this current behavior that you're doing right now. Every single time you do something that you should be doing, you're voting for that future person. I really recommend the book Atomic Habits. You can go into the description below and click on my Amazon link, or you can go to bit.ly/ecom-books, and I actually bookmarked all my favorite e-commerce books. But Atomic Habits talks about building the right habits. Every single time you do something that's a positive habit, you're voting for that person. Every single time you do something that's not, you're voting for that other person that you don't want to be. So I think everyone, increase your anger. You get a little angry, you get a little mad about your current results, unless you're completely happy with where you're at right now, and then don't be mad and just continue to get what you're currently getting. But I don't want that. I want you to get something more. I want you to get better. I told you on this channel, success is not optional. You have to smash the like button, and you have to be successful on this channel by doing the right things. My last video actually got more dislikes than any video really I've ever done, and I think it really struck a chord with some people. It also had the most likes I've ever had on a video, so something really resonated there. Either hit people right in the groin and let them know that what they need to wake up, or it was really motivational and helped people put their car in gear and start moving. So I'll tell you, what solves everything, what solves all of this emotional up and down, all these problems, is just action. You listing one item at a time cures everything. Sales cures everything. And you can't have sales unless you're listing. So please, guys, join the Facebook group. It's at patreon.com/theresource podcast. We're now over 400 people in there. And all of those people only reward positive movement. If you post in there that you're procrastinating, we'll just kick you out of the group. There's no time for that. So I appreciate you guys. Smash the like button. Consider subscribing. See you next time. Take care.